Zonga.
Welcome, Syro.
Hello.
So we're going to be doing this beginner's stream a little bit differently because we're going to be inviting people to freely come inside of the world because of what this stream is going to be about today.
Oh, cool.
Which I'm waiting for more people to come in, just kind of like letting the stream relax a little bit and let people realize like I'm streaming right now.
Okay.
We're also getting a few more people inside of here.
And before nobody shows up.
Oh, me on the stream.
Oh, they are on the stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, stream people.
Hello, stream people. Well, I mean, these would be our viewers right now. Hello to you, Pink Prince. Hello to you, Prowl Prime. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are talking inside there, so I know that you're alive, that the heart's beating. Boom, 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 boom. We need life. We need life to the chat. Bring it to life. Let us live. Beep.
We need life.
Corliss. Hello. Beep to you as well. Peeper says, glad to be here. Nice. Glad to have you with us. We're going to be going over some pretty important basics inside of Neos in around like 10 to 15 minutes. I figured like to start off the stream just a little bit early, get people inside of here, and realize that I'm doing a beginner stream, which this one is going to be a little bit different, you guys, than our usual ones, because it's going to be open to anyone to join inside of here. Normally I don't do that because there might be a distraction, but this is why it's very perfect, because we have permissions and settings for different stuff that I will be showing, which will make a lot of sense when you guys see. Hello again, Heaven. Welcome. Welcome to the side. Bean says, make it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Hey, I don't have to teach you, Electro. You're already good. See, some people come inside of this thing, and this is for beginners. And then we get like common users of Neos that know exactly what they're doing. Oh, and Heaven, thank you for that. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you for that very much. Pink Princess just started playing yesterday, so I'm looking forward to this. Nice. Perfect. You're exactly the person, like, the reason why these streams are here. And the beginner streams are usually going to be for like an hour to an hour and 30 minutes for how like go on. Oh, Natura, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Thank you for that. Thank you. And yo to you as well, Trout. Welcome as well to our official Neos stream here. We got Nitro. Yo, yo, yo to you. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, you guys. Very nice to have you all here so far. We'll be starting up the educational side of the portion about, I would say around like 12 minutes or so.
Oh, we got a visitor.
We got another visitor here coming. We have Aegis coming over here. Welcome, Aegis.
Hello.
Hello. Very good. Tro says, very cool stuff. Need equipment, then I'll be using Neos. Oh, absolutely. I'm glad that you'll be using it more. That's my biggest intention of these streams is so then users really start making the most of what Neos has to offer as a software. And making it so then people realize it's not just a game, it's a platform that hopefully will evolve out through time to make it so then you can create whatever you want in VR, using your hands, using your controllers, using whatever it may be of different inputs that we put inside hardware-wise later on. So, that just says, should I get on then to learn? I mean, you can. I mean, it's going to be open to a certain amount of people. I think, actually, this is a perfect time to actually even show that off just real quick on the stream while we're here. So I'm going to render my private UI. And right here, you can see under the session. So and normally where you'd find session, you go to on your belt UI and click on session. So I'll actually exit that. Click on session. And then right here under the settings of the sessions, there's maximum users. You can change any and all parameters of the world in real time. So I don't have to like go to another world in order to change the settings of the world. I can just, you know, set this to be like, let's say I only want the maximum of 10 people inside of here. And now it's set to only 10 people can join inside of this world. And you can even go past the number if you so choose. And you can also even set it to be either friends or registered users or anyone. We'll even just set it to anyone. Why not? And yeah, but we'll be going over a lot of this for the beginner's crash course of talking about the session, the settings, the users, the permissions tab, as well as talking about different settings and parameters that might be useful for you guys. So that's what we're going to be discussing for the stream, starting in about like 10 minutes. Oh, and thank you for following on the channel as well, Pink Prince. Once we get more followers here, once we reach to 1,000 followers, we're going to be opening a merch store where we're going to be celebrating that we have 1,000 followers, and we're going to be giving out free stuff and free cool Neos items out to people, so that'll be fun. Let me de-render out my UI real quick. There you go, and put it back on camera 2. I don't know what camera 3 is. Oh, okay, I guess that's camera 3. Oh, and sweet Nitro. Yeah, definitely join us inside of here. Also, Ritual Neo, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Very much appreciated. It helps us out a lot. That supports us out very much, you guys. Also, when you subscribe, you also get your name inside of here, which is quite fancy. So thank you for that very much. Yes, potatoes indeed. Would you like to see some potatoes, Probable Prime? I can spawn out a potato. Does anyone have a potato? I feel like we have a potato. Do you have a Cyrus like looking through his inventory all quick and rapid? He already knows he has a potato.
No, I'm looking for one now.
I know I have a Gladys potato, but do I have a regular potato?
I can't spawn anything.
Oh, here. Perfect time to give you permissions. There you go. Now you can spawn it.
I mean, I don't have a potato, I have a pizza though. Oh no, I'm just
I guess that counts, Sammy.
None of us can spawn stuff besides AJ.
Joris, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Spawn a potato.
Welcome.
I think I might be catching up.
You have multiple varieties of potatoes? Nice. Oh, and Heaven just gifted Pearl Prime a sub, so thank you for that, Heaven, as well. Thank you very much.
Potato.
Potatoes are good. Potatoes are delicious. Hopefully you guys had some good breakfast because, hey, if you haven't had breakfast right now, go get something to eat and go get some water and go get something because, you know, if you guys don't know about stuff, it's better for, you know, to be having a full stomach when you're learning. Got a burrito? Cool. Pearl Prime, you don't need it. You know what to do. Evan says they have a croissant. I wish I had the croissant right now. That would be mwah. Fabulous. Nice, Electro. The 1 meal a day gauntlet. That's my kind of situation right now. My situation is water, snacks, and 1 meal a day kind of thing because it's all I'm like surviving off of. Never know. I might Pearl Prime. Might be able to teach you something new. There said, what's the world's name? So the world's name right now is called Stream Beginners Crash Course number 4, Permissions, Settings, and More. That's the world's name inside of here. Yeah. But I would get in here quick because there's only a slot for an amount of like 10 people to be at least inside this one, as we'll be going over some stuff very shortly. In about, what time is it so far? So in about like 3 minutes. It'll be great.
It's just speaking keyboard.
He's probably messing in Blender.
Yeah, probably is.
You are correct.
If you hear Aegis going and clicking away, he's probably building something. He's probably making stuff, as usual. But that's good. More building more content inside of Neos. Actually, Aegis built out quite a lot of content for Neos, including this avatar, which took him quite a while. It was a lot of you know, hard work on his part, and he did an incredible job on it, I'd say, especially with the comfort for finger presence and hand movement. Yeah, Halo stuffs as well.
As I'm in a character.
Yeah. This one was
That's
from
a
scratch,
hobby.
though. This one was from scratch that he
Yeah,
made this character,
that
but
one's from
the Halo
scratch.
ones, that's more of a side thing for ages. He just enjoys it. It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Pink says it looks very nice. See, already got a compliment on it. Just if one person happy, it's worth it. That's what I say. And then so we got one more. So we can actually get into the part where basically what the stream is about. Obviously, is going to be permissions, settings, and the more part is more about you guys asking questions about certain stuff, and I can recap over some beginner things, because really the whole point of these streams are people. I can communicate with them in the chat, and I can answer a lot of your questions that you might have about Neos in general, and we can just get it going into kind of like that sort of realm, as well as just showing off some basic stuff of like the main core thing of like what I would like to show out today. So I'm going to re-render out my UI. So then you all can see it. And I'll move it back to my smooth POV. And this is what I use to control out my camera for my stream, so you're going to be seeing that in the view. I can even like shrink it down just a little bit. And so we're going to be aiming at on your belt UI. And normally when some people have also inquired like, oh, how do I close my belt UI if I have it open? If you're using an index controller, you're just going to press the A button on your left controller and it's going to open and close it out. Same with the Oculus controller. It should be the two buttons on there. Just press the bottom one and it should open and close it. For a Vive controller though, you would have to press down on the hand menu button while it being to the side of your head, because it doesn't have the extra buttons to be able to open and close it, or there will be like sphere options that you can click an orb and it will close it out. But hopefully this will be changed out with a few changes to the UI. So what I'm going to click right here, I'm going to click session again, and we're going to go back to the settings tab. And you can see right here before what I showed is you can change out the world name. So I have all of this of the access of settings that I have right here is stuff that I can change in real time. So if I wanted to change this name to be something entirely different, I have all the choice of changing whatever the name that I have, as long as I have builder rights within the world. I can also set the maximum amount of users right here. I can set it if it's mobile friendly, and I'm not going to check mark that because it wouldn't be mobile friendly inside of here. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of content, a lot of avatars inside of here. But if you were to have a place that was very empty and vacant and would just be like kind of like a grid space with like a few flat characters or something like that, then that would be like a mobile friendly world, and you could set as such for like Quest users or whatnot. And then you have right here, you have get session orb, get world orb, copy session URL, copy world URL, and copy record URL. And all these options are going to allow you to have a way to make it so then you can have this world out to other people to link out to. So you can either get the world orb. So let's say if I want to get this sessions orb. So we'll start with that. I can click on that and you can see it's now giving me a session of the orb to join inside of here. So if I go to another world and drop this there in the other world, other people can click on it and they can join inside this world, and all you have to do is aim at it, pull trigger, and then you would join inside of here immediately. Now, let's say I want this world for something else and I want to make another session. All you have to do is click on get world orb, and that now you can save this actually to your inventory as like a favorited world or something like that, and you know, add that to there, and then you can have multitudes of worlds. Let me also just check up on chat, make sure everything's fine. Yep, everything's good, perfect. And then copy session URL. Now when you click on this, you'd think, oh, what the heck happened? Nothing happened. No, actually it went onto your computer right now, and when you click copy session URL, you can now actually paste it as like a Discord link or a message link for them to actually, if they have Neos installed, it'll automatically have them join this session. So if I click copy session URL and give them that URL, it's going to allow it so then that person is going to be able to, you know, go into inside of a world that's being hosted currently. And now if I want to do the same thing, I could also do copy world URL, and that's going to make it so then they'll have just this world URL with their own session. So you want to be sure if you want them to join your session that you're hosting for the URL, that you do copy session URL and not copy world URL. So just keep that in mind. And also you can change the description of the world if you so inquire. And then there is a edit mode right here. If you click on edit mode with trigger, you can see it allows me to have permanently on my lasers, as well as I can visually see my grip spheres. And this also allows for extra options inside the edit mode, such as when I have a grippable or equipable object that I want to add on to my character. So I'll actually spawn that out to show you guys real quick. Let me spawn out like a weapon. So let's say, for example, I have this lightsaber and it equips this way. I can, while in edit mode, I can actually grab it with my other side grip sphere, and now it will always attach this way. Same with, I have to do on the other side of my other hand, and I'll grip it, moved off, just like that. And now I can have it equip into many ways that I want. And then if I want to save like that, I'll just go out of edit mode, and then I'll save it to my inventory, and now I'll permanently equip on other people's hands like that. You want to try grabbing that, Aegis? And see? See? There you go.
And sometimes, like, depending on the avatar, see, mine is a little bit different too. You can just always adjust it too, but usually, like, with the Neo spots is
yeah. So
usually
the edit mode is going to be
standard
very
people
and the edit mode is going to be very important for that, and that is again under sessions for settings for the edit mode. And also you have the options for who can join this world, right? So you have options of nobody / invited users, LAN users, friends, registered users, or anyone. And you just check mark these boxes as to the way that you would want to be. You can also set an auto kick for the world. This is if people have been inside of your world AFK for too long and you just want to like clear it up a little bit. You can check mark it to set to be for auto kick users, max AFK users for 5 minutes. And so you can set the time. So if let's say if I want to be the AFK users would be kicked in like, let's say 10 minutes, I can set it to be 10, and now it'll be 10 minutes. As well as there is the don't show in sessions list. This is really important if you don't want it to show up on our Discord. So if a world is public, on our Discord channel, it will show up as like an active session that you can join as a listing. If you don't want the image or the preview or anything like that to show up, you just click don't show in sessions list, and then it won't show up on our Discord. Autosave, I would only recommend using autosave if you really are a person that's very forgetful of saving worlds. So only use that option because sometimes you can accidentally autosave over something and it might ruin your world. So I would just probably get into the habit of just saving worlds through the save
use
button.
it at your own discretion.
Yeah.
Just like any autosave.
Yeah. And then there's as well clean up unused assets right here, and clean up interval seconds that you can adjust right there, and paste content from clipboard. So that would be on the sessions setting list. And hello to you, Artis Car. Welcome. Pearl Prime asks, does that checkbox affects the active session plate too? I'm not sure. I believe I'm not sure about that either. If you're talking about the world orb itself, it might. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the world orb. I'll have to test that later on. So now that we're on our session list, that covers a lot of the settings. So I'm going to go to now users. Under the users option, you can see all these different users that have joined inside of this world. And you can also see that there is this, my brain blanked out as to a slider. There we go. A slider that you can adjust and go back and forth. So then you can lower down the volume of people, or if somebody has like too loud of a microphone, you can adjust out their volume through this way just by pressing down trigger and moving it back and forth. So right now I'm lowering my volume out, but I wouldn't be able to hear myself anyways. And then if there was a user that was being very, very loud inside of your world, you could also set them as to mute. And if you set them on mute, you can have that toggleable. So I think I can actually go like mute, and then just automatically just sets this to 0. But I can also bring this back up, and then that's how you'd be able to hear the person again. Jump to user. This allows me to jump to a specific user. So if I want to like jump to Cyro, I would click the jump button, and now I'm going to jump directly to Cyro. And I can do it the same with if I want to jump to Nitro. Now I'm jumped to Nitro. So you can see why a user session thing is really important, especially if you're in big worlds. This is a very useful option to just be able to jump directly, quickly to your friend and just communicate and talk with them because, you know, that's really nice and fun. And as well as if you're ever seeing somebody having like a problem inside of a world or their character is all mangled out, tangled out, everything is all crazy, the respawn button would be right here to respawn another user or to respawn yourself. So if I want to respawn myself, I would just click the respawn button. And it would ask, do you really want to do it? And I'll click yes. So it'll be a double click. And there we go. Now I responded myself. But you guys could have just done that if you typed in, you know, ! explode Nexalin in chat. I do have that chat inside of here, by the way. I already regret saying that. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Really? Come on. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to smooth POV. There's also the kick option. Now kick is a lot less strict than ban. Banning somebody from a world, that is going to put them on a ban list. But for the kick, it's just going to remove that person from the world for one time. So you kick somebody out, they still would be able to join back inside the world. It's kind of like a warning type thing. Would anybody like to be kicked to show exactly? Okay, so I'm going to kick Sykes right now. I'm going to aim over his name, and I'm going to click the kick button. And it's going to ask, do you really want to kick him? And see? And now it removes him out from the world. But he still has the ability to rejoin inside of this world after I kick him. So it's kind of like a little bit of like a warning type thing of like to a user that might be bothering you inside of a world, and then you can just like kick them out. And it's not as harsh as a ban. Banning someone, you really want to think about as a person, and we only allow it as an admin permission. If you're hosting the world and you have admin permissions, will you be able to actually ban that user from the world?
You should also show the ban where the ban
yes,
list is
I am going to show that as well. Where you would locate the ban list as if you were to ever to want to take the person off of your ban list, you go to Tools, the debug dialog, and it's under bans. And right now, currently, I have no people on my ban list, thankfully. And that's right there for right now, but with the new UI, we're going to be replacing that, and that's all going to be inside the new sessions UI, and your ban list will be inside there to where you can see and have access to and be able to, you know, put people on the ban list or take them off if you so need be. Okay, and then under permissions, we have it so then you can actually set different permissions for each user. Now, the permissions inside of this world, I have them set to default host as admin, and default friend, default visitor, and default anonymous is spectator. What a spectator is able to do is they're able to not spawn in any objects. They're only able to like watch what's happening on inside of the environment. So they're not able to spawn out things. They're not able to grab onto stuff or interact with things or do anything like that as a spectator. But if I was to set everyone to guest, so right now I'll set everyone to guest permissions. Now they would be able to spawn out things or grab onto stuff and be able to have a little bit more interactivity, as well as including to being able to have themselves still scalable while in guest mode, which is quite nice. But as a guest, they would not be able to equip development tools. Only a person that has builder rights can be able to have those build options. And if you're set to moderator, you'll have the ability to kick somebody. So if it's something's happening and you're set to moderator, then you would be able to have the ability to kick users. Guests do not have that ability. And admin has all the abilities. They're able to have the creation, building content. They're able to save the world if they so choose. They're able to ban somebody from the world. So admin is the highest position that you can have inside the world, and usually you don't want to give that out to anyone else other than the host, because that's probably just the smart thing to do. So that goes over everything in the sessions. Does anyone have any questions, or do they just want to spin me more? Because you're, you know, that's probably, yeah. Admiral's like, more spin. Oh, gosh. Pearl Prime says, those permissions you described are the defaults. You can change them, and in some worlds... Where was I? Oh yes. You can change them, and in some worlds you will find different setups. For example, in some worlds I have guests not able to spawn things, but able to grab things, etc. Exactly, yes. You can change the parameters of permissions through the settings as when you are in builder permissions, so you can do that through the inspector as well. Absolutely.
There also are components within Neos that you can change the specifics of each kind of permission level.
Yeah.
If you want to delve into that sometime.
Yep.
I think Prime covered it in some of his videos.
The Real says, you should remove the spin cooldown. I'm sure you guys would love that. We're not removing the spin cooldown. Are there plans to add the ability to have custom levels in the future?
Permission levels?
I'm not sure what really...
I think what you meant was custom permission levels.
Sure, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there might be something in the farther future that might be better of a system. I'm not taking anything out of the category. There's Neos has been constantly evolving and getting better and better as time's gone on, so it's like I'm sure there's something to come to be better, even much better for the permission system. So sure, there might be abilities to add in different levels or different, variants of permissions. So yeah, sure. Especially for your own world, you can have your own custom ones in the world even right now in a way. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to smooth POV, and now I'm gonna talk about the settings. So settings are really important, and I feel like a lot of people skim over it, but settings are probably one of the most important things that you can probably click on as a beginner user, because that's how you're gonna set the experience to the way that you feel most comfortable. So I'm going to open up my settings, and obviously the settings menu, it's very all over the place right now. We're going to make it so that it has categories and tabs as to where you can find stuff like for audio, for, your lasers, for your, all the different stuff that you would have to change options to be in different sections under the settings. But for right now, it's just kind of like in one big wall, and you can also grip it and scale it up, size it up to whatever size that you feel most is comfortable. So at the top here, this is where normally you'd set your height. You can either set it in centimeters or you can set it in feet. And this is important if you're using like the maintain seated height mode, which I have checkmarked, which allows me to still be standing up and not have to, like if I was to sit in my seat right now, my body wouldn't like collapse down. It would allow me to still be standing up. So I'll actually show that real quick. Let me zoom out a little bit. And I'll sit down in my chair. So you can see I sat down and my character's level kept its height. And it's always going to keep it to head height distance. That's what the maintain seated height mode is going to be doing once you checkmark that. There's also hide all tutorials. I really highly recommend clicking on hide all tutorials if you've already experienced out Neos and you've had a good overall with understanding how to grip stuff, understanding how to pull stuff towards you. You should just hide that option because then you're seeing extra controllers in your hand, and sometimes you don't want to have like a little of the visualization of extra controllers. You just want to see your character's hands, and that's why hiding all the tutorials is probably going to be best for you to have that check marked. Show user space toggles, only have that on if you really feel like you need it, if you're using like Vive controllers or whatnot. Show profile info on the dash, I already have that on mine. Show interaction hints, and that's going to be something similar to like seeing interaction hints on objects. So it's similar to like the tutorial stuff. Again, if you need that, you can have that check mark, but when you feel more comfortable, you can just uncheck mark that off. You can also set your primary controller. Right now I have my primary controller to my left controller because the joystick on my right controller is going out, and now I have it set to my primary on my left one. So, and I'm being very careful with my left controller joystick because of that reason. You can also checkmark allow strafing. That allows you to go from like side to side a little bit easier. You can also, for people who are used to use head direction for movement, a lot of people like to have that check marked off. I don't really like use head direction for movement when I'm in fly mode, but it is really good when I'm in walking. But for now, I kind of got used to just moving with my hands. Especially when you use something for like thousands of hours and you just practice with it, you start to get used to it. But for people who want to use head direction for movement, that would be under the settings, and then as you're walking, I'll actually check mark it real quick, and I can have my hands completely down and I could be walking forward now. So it can feel a little bit better, and you're not having to always use your hands to like move out. Now it's just wherever I'm looking, which can feel pretty nice for some people, and sometimes I'm like, what the heck? Okay. And also my favorite one, which is smooth churn. I really push to get under the settings to have a smooth churn option, because sometimes it's for me a little bit more immersive to like move around in a way that feels pretty comfortable. So I can like smoothly churn around, and it feels for me more immersive. Some people, it gives them motion sickness, and I completely understand that. And sometimes, you know, you can't have that on. But for people who can handle it, I really like smooth churning. It makes it feel much nicer. As well as you have smooth churn exclusive mode, smooth churning speed, the snap churn angle for your smoothing if you didn't have smooth churn on. You also have the fly speed right here, and that adjusts out. You can change all these number parameters to adjust out all the speed for your flying, your speed exponent for your normal movement, and your move threshold. You can also turn on and off the controller vibration. So when your controller is aiming at stuff right now, as I'm interacting with things and moving my joystick up and down, it is causing haptics in my controller. I can allow that to be turned on and off if I want. For me, I just like them on because it's pretty nice. You can also disable physical interaction. You can enable gestures by check marking that. And you can have a double click interval changed out from 1 to something lower. So if you're like clicking on something, you don't want to have the double click to be, you know, having to press it down all the way. You can make it like a half double click in order for it to do it. So it can be more comfortable for certain controllers if you set that to like 0.5 or something like that. And now we also have these new options under here. Oh, and also there's a reset button for reset all tutorial. So if you mess up anything right here, it resets the whole thing, I believe. And there's also prefer Steam network sockets right here, and this kind of allows for if you're what was it again, Aegis,
So
for that one?
if you have any network issues like joining someone or like items loading in, that might be an option that could help.
Right.
If you're having issues using it, then revert back, basically.
Yes. And then the laser smoothing, I haven't really messed around with these options because this is a brand new thing with our brand new laser system that we have inside of here. But you can go and change these options and change to where what you feel will be better as the stick threshold, the smoothing speed. You could also have no smoothing at all. You could make it completely straight lasers if you want it to be like that again. So you have all the options to change the lasers in the way that you want. But I think the default way that we have it to where you can grip stuff and it kind of like smoothly moves it about can feel very comfortable for a user that is new to VR. So
setting the smooth speed to a higher value will make the laser stay more straight and feel more like a laser basically, and it won't
exactly.
be as floppy. And then the stick threshold, those are the two main options that are really changed mostly. The stick threshold is how sticky it is when you get close to other objects. So if you don't like how much it snaps to things, you can just turn down the stick threshold and it'll make it a lot less, well, grabby and sticky.
Yeah. Also, Resi S, hello to you.
Hello.
Saying hi all. And then also we have under our settings, we also have audio. So we can adjust the level for our sound effects. I usually have my sound effects at 25%, just because there can sometimes be like pretty loud stuff inside of Neos, and it could be like really jarring if somebody's like blasting off like a gun or what have you not.
A rocket.
A rocket, and then it's right by your ears. Especially with index audio, it's really, really loud. So I have mine set a little bit low. I also have my multimedia set to here. Normally I have my multimedia set to like 100, but that's only when I'm like blasting out listening to music. And then you can also adjust your voice volume for the people that you're hearing around you. So if you want to like lower that out, or voices are too loud around you, you can also just lower it out from here, and you can hear that voices get louder when I increase it and then lowers out. Mostly it's Aegis's. There you go. Okay, and then we also have disable voice normalization. I only recommend using this. It's going to reduce your microphone audio sound quite low, but this is for people. It still needs more tweaks with it, in my opinion, to be using it, but I just keep the voice normalization just normal, and I never really check mark that because it lowers your voice audio pretty substantially. But you can change the normalization threshold right here as a slider. And you can also, this is a huge problem that I notice a lot of new users have, which is the audio input device, is they will come inside the experience and they'll be using the wrong microphone, and they'll be using like one that's like, you know, behind them or what have you not. Always be sure to just switch your input audio microphone to the headset that you're using, the VR headset that you're using, and then just save the settings. And there's also options for Windows integration, keep original screenshot format, you can check mark that, and also full body tracking for feet position smoothing and feet rotation smoothing. You can set different values if you have full body tracking. And again, with our new UI planned out, a lot of this stuff is going to be a lot more organized and it's going to feel a lot better to use. Right now, it's just kind of been like features, put it all in one place. And we really want to like get that more not like that and keeping it. So going forward, this will probably change, and that's why we're doing this stream series to show what it is now and then what it's going to be changed out into the future as well. And hopefully it will be a better overall user experience for you guys.
The Windows integration is for when you export a image from Neos. It keeps it the original image format it's supposed to be exported. Say if it's like a cutout image, then it'll be like a PNG and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking good, G.
Let me get a mirror real quick. Oh. Hold on.
He's using Respawn. It's very effective. Very effective.
Oh, he's making him slowly.
Chorus asks, is there a way to use push to talk? Yes, there is a way to use push to talk. If you're using a Index or a Oculus, you're going to press on your A button on your right controller, and it's going to open up all of these little world orbs. And then you're going to see right here you have broadcast. Oh, you're going to have broadcast, shout, normal, whisper, and mute. Broadcast is going to broadcast it to everyone inside of the world. Shout is going to make it so then it's going to still be 3D audio, but it'll still be very loud. Normal is just normal talking to people. A whisper, it puts a whole entire bubble around me that lowers out audio and makes it to where only people can hear me inside of the whisper bubble. And then mute, well, nobody can hear me when I'm inside of mute. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question in that regard. As well as you can have access to it if you're using Vive controllers. Just press on the same menu that you use to open up your hand menus. And then, so it'd be like that one that opens up your hand menus. Just press that same button and move it to the right side of your head and move your hand down, and then you'll start seeing these orbs. And this is how you also switch between different worlds. So I can, you know, go from right here, swap into my local world, swap back. So yeah.
The voice options are temporarily there. They will be on your dash once the dash is worked on.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Obviously, we're wanting to take that. That's a very old UI element that, you know, is back all the way 2018, and we're wanting to replace that for the 2020 UI update. So that's going to be actually on your dash. We want a lot of stuff to be on the dash. Being said, so that's why I enabled those menus by accident all the time. Yeah, sorry about that. That's why I want it to be easier for the user experience and not feeling, you know, like it's difficult to use. It should just be like, oh, just click this, boom, boom, boom. Have the function, be done with it. Especially something like that, but it's good that we have the functionality. It's just the way that it was made about to how it's on your hand. It was just mostly just like, oh, where should we put it? I'm not sure. Let's just stick it here. But now we're sure of like where things are going to be put. And let me close out and disable out my UI. Also, if you guys have any extra questions inside the chat, that kind of covers a lot of like what I wanted to talk about for the sessions and settings. But if there's any extra questions in chat, we'll be answering. Oh, thank you, Boatron, for the raid, for the 7 viewers. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, and that kind of like goes over everything that has to do for mostly the sessions, settings, and friends. And there's going to be a lot more that's going to be added, though. And Leon spams the frogs.
Hey.
Here, wait, let me de-render that. There you go. Thank you for that, Leon. But yeah, kind of like having some. Ooh, woo. Okay. So here, I don't know why this got turned off. There you go.
Right, the plants.
Oh no!
I'm trying to figure out where I was.
Good job. Here, I'll reset the camera back to camera 2. Get back in position. Hello. Oh. Hi. Pink Prince says, oh god, there's too many of them. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's going to be probably the norm once we get a lot more people watching the channel. People will just be spamming Frox heads.
Thanks, folks.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, thank you so much, Evan. Thank you very, very much for the 20 gifted subs. That's so kind of you. Oh,
That's a lot of subs.
thank you. Very, very much appreciated. Everyone give thanks to Heaven in the chat for that. Thank you.
Evan.
Mwah!
I like the little song that plays with it too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Wait,
For
what?
some odd reason, this reminds me of RuneScape.
Right.
It does.
I didn't even know that played a song. I guess Frox just added that. I didn't realize that was the case. But yeah, I hear it too. You changed the mood, Heaven, and now all these new followers that we have flying around us. Look at this, you guys.
Oh.
All these subscribers.
my name.
Yeah, not followers,
See my
subscribers. Sorry.
You made me want to play RuneScape. Jesus.
Every time I try to get on there, I'm just like, what am I doing?
Dude, it's so easy. I remember it, dude. I remember it all.
It was easier when you were a kid.
No,
No,
it's still easy now.
not-
I know
not
the whole
as in-
map and everything.
Not as in as it's hard, but as in, what am I gonna do? Because I've already done everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can restart and just do it again.
No.
Yep. Now you guys can use those Froxes in chat.
Why not?
Everyone who got gifted sub, use those Froxes in
How old is
chat.
Like
11
15
years?
something years old.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
Shoot, mine's only like 8 years old.
I've played it a lot.
Woo!
I have 3 new ones and I still haven't gotten back on them yet. Sorry.
But yeah, that's very, very, very kind of you, Heaven. Doing that sort of stuff really does help us do out more of these streams and just keep Neos going, and it goes out, you know, to Frox to be able to keep continuing on to develop this awesome software that we've been getting so many new people coming inside of here. Just recently, we had somebody streaming out inside of here as well. That was a very popular streamer. Got other individuals coming inside of here as well. You know, I can't wait to see once the peak of popularity hits with Neos going forward, and already having all these awesome and amazing people in the community is just been so great, and including you know, people who have been supportive out on this channel too. I never even thought in a million years, like with the amount of like where we're at right now, even getting that amount of gifted subs already for this Twitch channel. So thank you again so much for that, you guys, because it goes to a very good cause for, you know, developing out this amazing virtual metaverse software that hopefully a lot more people are going to be using in the farther future to just do collaborative building, socialize in VR, and hopefully this helped some beginner users that were watching here on our Twitch channel. And again, if anybody who here is a beginner who wants to have any more information or knowledge about Neos, we do have our Discord that you can have access to, as well as you can ask me or anybody here right now if you have any questions about Neos. You know, don't be afraid to ask it inside of chat if you're a brand new Neos user, and hopefully we can help you out and, you know, make this experience the best that it can be for you guys. And yes, everyone's thanking for the subs. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yes, I actually the sub thing like still plays in my head. It goes like drun drun. I might have to like fix something out for that. But it's cool that it plays music though, when it goes like na 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 na. Like,
You might want to tell people that they need to have at least 12 gigs of RAM to play because it does lag otherwise. Like they have to have a decent computer. To
Oh
play.
yeah, absolutely. We actually say when you're downloading out Neos, we say what sort of kind of computer that you should have on our like Steam page. But yeah, it would even be good to say it on for like Twitch now, but I would say that that would be strictly for if you were to use it with a VR headset. Some users even come inside of here and they do use it with a desktop experience, and I wouldn't say that you would need like a super high-end PC to be running it on desktop.
RAM.
No,
Cappy
don't
said-
say that.
Soft RAM 95.
Just download more RAM. Wow. Heaven says, I have a question. Do you know a good bank? Because mine may kick me soon. Oh my gosh, Heaven.
Do not download more RAM. I swear.
Heaven, you better not be giving money that you don't have. Don't do that, Heaven.
RAM 95.
Don't do that.
No. You don't know how many people I've had come talk to me and say,
Cappy-
hey, I downloaded more RAM.
Kebby says, are Pimax headsets officially support? Because I keep crashing randomly and I have no idea why. I would say that it might be a little bit finicky right now with the Pimax headsets because obviously Frox has to tweak and work with different headsets. And so yeah.
Got 69 gigs of RAM on these guys. Oh my gosh!
Okay. Good to hear, Heaven. Then thank you again for that.
The Fruits has to twerk. Next 2020, it's been quoted.
He's gotta do it.
Oh no.
That's what you get.
Anyways.
My money is safe. So, Heaven, whose money are you using?
Heaven's using their own money, I'm sure. That's not. We're not going to get into that. But yeah, to answer your question, Cappy, I'm pretty sure if you're having or experiencing problems with that headset, it's kind of difficult to like really work around that because we don't have the hardware, or Frox doesn't have the hardware, so we can't really tweak it. Tweak. Okay.
The money on my knee.
So, yeah.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh Jesus! I think that's not his dial desktop.
I swear, I feel like that's like what news broadcasters have to like deal with all the fucking time. Like they have to be like 100% perfect, and then it's like they say one misslip with the word, and then it's clipped, and then they're like, "Are you kidding me?" Life is good.
Is that why it's spin?
Yeah.
Oh, now I understand that.
I guess that's my karma for watching like weather broadcasters and like laughing at them all these years. That's my karma. Spin. Yes.
And by the way, just in case people don't know, I think the subscriptions give them access to the other commands like explode and stuff.
Sorry, Nitro.
Oh right, yeah. Hang on.
Thank you.
So anyone that got gifted the subscription now has access to the subscription only commands for the
Yep.
Twitch
So
chat.
if you got gifted a sub, you can mess around with the Twitch chat commands in chat. Obviously, we already showed off like stuff for the beginner stuff. And again, if you have any questions in chat and more questions, you can ask it for us, you guys, because we will be ending off the stream in around like 15 to 20 minutes. So again, do whatever you want. We can even just like hang out, chat, talk, and you can mess around with chat commands if you so wish. But I'll also answer questions as well for any new user inside here, and see all the craziness that is Neos every single day. So.
Oh, thank you guys.
Says I'm safe. That's not good. Are you safe?
Yeah.
Are you safe?
Somebody explode him.
Somebody
explode him.
Somebody spin Aegis Wolf.
But that's not who's talking.
Oh, who's talking then?
Oh!
Nice one.
Poor Aegis.
Oh no! That was a nice one.
Oh, nice pizza. That looks delicious.
I know, right? You want to take a bite? Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Oh
You
yeah.
okay, Aegis?
Oh yeah.
Do not put pineapple on that pizza.
Here, wait. Let's
Put
go again.
pineapple
There
on
you
it.
go. Oh, and now you get the
Pineapple on
croissant.
pineapple.
Pizza croissant. Mmm. Pizza
Yes.
croissant.
You got a hat now.
Ooh.
Nice. I'm styling.
I'm serious though. I really would love to have like cheese and marinara sauce on a croissant. I
I
feel
do
like,
regret this.
or at least cheese.
You
It's
dip
not
it
bad,
in
to be
the
honest. I did bubblehead.
Oh no.
next.
That just reminds me of that of those Brian Gmon episodes. Jesus Christ.
You
Yeah.
dip the croissant in the marinara.
Somebody put a pizza on you.
And the what?
Wait, there's
You dip
pizza
the
on me?
croissant in the
Yes, I'll
marinara.
take it. Come here.
Yes.
I
Oh,
want it.
of course. Absolutely. And it's cheese filled.
No, it's
Oh,
my
that's even
pizza.
better.
Yep.
Ah, I want the
Wait,
pizza.
would you call it like a mozzarella stick at that point?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's croissant stick. Oop. Thanks.
Lots of mozzarella.
Explode cuties.
Oh no, you got bead
Coffee eggs.
and hatted
coffee
and
and beads.
pizza.
You did these.
My analog doesn't want to work. I'm upset.
Is the pizza still stuck on me?
Yes.
Why?
It's no, I don't see a pizza on
I
you.
got it. I
Oh.
got it. Cause I'll eat it.
Oh, Jorth took it.
Who beat me? Ah, I love pizza.
Pizza
It gets
for
stuck in my body. Look at this.
brunch.
Hey, does anybody want a pizza pillow?
Oh no.
Okay then.
I always pop up at a random place.
I also like to note, there's one person here.
Oh, hi.
No, not pizza pillow.
Pickles cry out.
You got pizza.
Peace.
Everybody's
Pizza's
having fun with
aggressive.
those. That's not
Pizza
good.
is aggressive.
You see that video?
Okay, wait. Why does the pizza go crust side in?
Because
You're
it's
gonna have to
stuffed
flip it
crust.
180. huh?
Oh my goodness, how much? What? Oh. Oh no! What is happening?
He's
I'll take my
enjoying
giant
himself.
pizza. Like, I
Pizza,
got
coffee, croissant.
What are you
That's
all
on to the
doing?
slow side, right?
What are you doing?
So, Tyler asks, how do you set up faces on that avatar? So actually, this one isn't even using a vising system. It's using like different images that switch. So it's using some logics to where when I press on my controller, it switches a PNG image to swap between these a different list of images. So when I press this, it goes to like image 14 or it goes to image 10. So it's a different listing of different images set through some logics to have different mapping. But the mouth is set up through
Using
vising.
visings.
Yeah. My mouth right now is using visings, but the facial expressions and all that sort of stuff, that's being driven through my controller, through some logics, and having out just a different textures that swap between it. So that's about
Yo,
it.
this man's, I want him to fly. Sykes, fly. You're surfing on pizza. Yes.
Yeah, the stuff that on my eye changing is not blend shapes.
Where'd it
All,
go?
it's all being driven through
It's below
Neos.
you. No, it's on your. Oh no! Oh god, it's gonna make me sick.
Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel. Now you know that deja vu.
Yeah, but that's your fault.
Deja
Have
vu.
somebody else broadcast it
Hey,
then.
hey, it's not. It's actually not my fault. I was the one who said let's not put the spin inside of the Twitch chat, but I was ignored by Frox, including the explosion. Oh, yeah, you do.
Timing? Timing?
My gosh. So Tyler also asks, are the eyes set up by the default for anyone that pulled one from the avatar maker in the welcome center, or is your custom? No, anyone has. This is a fully open, and the NeoSpot is a fully open and public model. You can modify it in any way that you want, and you can and these gestures are on the default ones inside the starter experience. So you actually have all of these different animations. You just have to press the right buttons on your controllers, and you should have all these different gesture options on the default one, and you can even open it up and see how we built it. But it's completely open and everything is free for avatars. You can even export it back out on your computer and modify it and do other stuff with it. It's a fully open model that we've made for Neos, so then you guys can use. So absolutely.
This is true, yeah.
What's true?
What Abby said, because they've asked twice now.
Oh, so are these chat commands only for this channel, or are there other worlds where they'd work regardless of which stream this is taking place? It works for any. Okay, so our Twitch chat thing works for any world. You could be in any world and still have the Twitch chat commands and have this in any place. You could even make your own custom ones. You can make your own custom Twitch chat commands to do whatever the heck you want in the virtual world, and your users or subscribers would be able to do stuff. So everyone has access to this inside of the Twitch streamer house. That's a public world, and you can actually grab this one, or even in the streamer room inside the beginner experience. But yeah, this is something that has all the functionality, and it has all the Twitch chat commands that are laid out for you guys. But you can even create your own custom ones, which, you know, I'm sure a lot of future streamers that come inside of here will be making their own custom Twitch chat commands that will affect people in the world and do stuff like bobbleheading and other funny stuff like that.
Pizza man, hey, what's up?
Brawlplant says, but you need to spawn out that specific chat interface which contains the commands. Yeah. Exactly. So it's not going to be this. It's not going to be. I can't go to.
Leave it. No, put it back.
Here, wait. So let me render my private UI. So if I was to spawn out this Twitch chat right here and hit the orange button, this one is not going to have the Twitch chat commands. This one you can only find. It's a specific one that you have to find. We will probably even put it inside of the default Neos Essentials folder, so then people can have access to this one and they can open it up and make their own custom ones, because we really want to help streamers start doing their own stuff.
Have on that says this.
He deleted it. He was supposed to play that next.
No. On next, didn't see my question. Let me see, Heaven.
Oh, fuck!
Next, do you think you may show in a next stream how to fix a problem like an avatar having arms too short, etc.? Possibly. I haven't really, like... If the arms are too short for a character, the best thing to do is like moving the head position into where like the center of the head is, and just occluding out the head. So then your arms feel.
That lengthens the arms.
Okay, so if there's already something like that, and if Rue's online, maybe would you be fine with that, Rue?
Hi.
To show for like Heaven for next week's help stream. To how to
ask Veer about that, because he showed me. And,
okay, if he showed you, then yeah, then we can ask him about it. Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that, Heaven.
I just know of it.
But definitely, I'll try to figure out to get it, so then we can give you help with that. Let me get this damn pizza off. Ambi says, oh, okay, that makes sense. I tried using some commands on a streamer last night, but it wasn't working. They must have not pulled out the right chat window. Yeah, they weren't using out the right chat window. You can only find that proper chat inside of the either the streamer room of the MTC experience, so there's an actual streamer room, or the Neo Stream House, and then you grab that chat and save it to your inventory. Goddamn pizza! I don't want to eat any more pizza. I'm full of pizza. You sicken me with your pizza. You sicken me with your pizza.
Somebody give me pizza.
I already had pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And now I get more VR pizza. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pizza, 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 pizza,
What's funny is I smell pizza in my living room.
My gosh. Yeah, I know. I smell it too.
No, I really smell pizza. No way. Who's making pizza?
Pizza, pizza.
This smells so good.
Pizza.
Hi.
He's gonna explode from all the pizza. They're trying to spin me again!
Ambi's like, I like this spin command, I'm sure. Whoa! Or the zoop.
And I got bead. Galaxy, you little knucklehead. You little knucklehead.
This is all due to Heaven giving us all subs. Thank you, Heaven.
Yeah, I know, Heaven is amazing. Aw, I love you guys too.
Can I get some mini pizzas, man?
Yeah, where's the mini pizza?
Yeah, somebody needs to make a mini pizza one, please.
we can make that if we really want.
You're welcome.
Pink Bird
Please,
says, are you
I would
able to
love
add
to have
shaders
mini
to an
pizzas.
avatar? Yes, we have
Yes.
default shaders inside of here. We have flatlit tune shaders, we have PBS shaders.
Oh, no.
Here, let me show that to you guys.
Lag.
So let's go to Neos Essentials, and then you're going to go to your material tip. And let's say if I wanted to change the material on Aegis's armor, I can suck out that material, go
Abby,
to
wrong name.
edit, and I can now edit anything that I want about this material. Or if I want to change as a different shader, I would go to convert to, and then I can now select all these
Go to
different
the
shader
bottom
types.
one.
So yeah, so I'll do the tune shader for it, and now he's using a different shader now.
Oh, you look anime style right now. Like
Yep,
the
now he looks
Halo
anime.
Legends.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what you look like.
hold on, I need to get him here.
So you can see like the difference between the two armors, how different using different shaders can affect it. So yeah, absolutely, you can have a lot of shaders inside of here, but we can't. But we currently do not have custom shaders quite yet. They're only the shaders that we have inside of here right now. But we hopefully in the future will have more and more shaders that you guys will enjoy and use. But we have really popular ones already inside of here, and yeah, it's very easy to do.
Pizza man.
Oh, it really does.
You can also make
Hold on, wait a
custom
minute.
variants of the default shaders by
There you go.
attaching logics code to them.
Yeah. So
Wait, he's got
think
this
about
one
most
around
of the
there.
stuff that you can do inside of Neos. You're doing it in here, including the texturing, the edit
it's
work,
stuck on me.
and we have the PBS shaders and also a whole bunch of other different stuff. So
Smaller.
having that sort of thing is pretty great. Also, I'll stick the croissant in my mouth. There we go.
You want to be a tip of it?
Croissant
You
is a
wanna
little
be
bit less heavy for me right now.
Is that good? You want to face it down a little bit?
Oop.
How about that?
Oh,
Yeah, there we
devoured.
go. Wait, no, it's gotta be sideways.
We need one that adds like fruit for fruits.
Oh, definitely. Sounds good to me.
Also, is it just me, or
mango.
am I at an angle here?
Okay.
God.
Thanks, Sparky. I appreciate it. Truly do.
Oh no, it's stuck on me.
Thank you as well for the follow, Riom Lazling. You guys make some pretty unique names. I love it. Heaven says, "Great power, great responsibility. What I've done." Yeah, thanks for that, Heaven.
Somebody get him
I'm
to say
glad
a
you guys
word
are
that he
having fun with it.
regrets.
A word he regrets.
Yes, come on. Come on, man.
I regret a lot.
No! No!
I can't. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad I joined. Are you that upset?
Your face! Your face! Oh my god!
Dude, I need to change characters.
Your face!
Oh, whoa, God.
I'm done. We're done here. We're done. I'm walking off now. I'm leaving this area in this vicinity. This vicinity is toxic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. My gosh. Whoa. Oh, gosh. Are you kidding me? I can't even get through the door. Oh, there we go. My gosh.
Oh, the door's up, I'm doing well, that's brilliant.
I can't find my characters. I need to change my characters. Stop picking on Nex! Stop picking on Nex! Stop picking on the poor man!
Next, I'm sorry.
You're laughing your butt off.
Forgive me.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm joking.
He will never forgive you.
Yes, he will.
Face!
No, he
That
won't
face.
because you hurt him.
Oh my god.
Oh, I grabbed the pizza by accident. Oopsies.
No, I don't
Hey,
want
come
pizza
back.
anymore.
You don't want a pizza no more? You terrible man. Alright, I got rid of
Yeah.
it. That's your
Yeah,
fault.
enjoy it while it lasts.
You're trying to spin me, but it's not working for some reason. I think I'm protected.
There he goes.
Oh, no! Never mind. The protection's failed. Oh god. I saw pizza on me, but I don't see a pizza.
Sparky?
What is even going on?
I'm
I
a
just, I don't get
you.
streamed.
blew me up. Ambi did that. Spin. Who did explode? Suspect
Oh my
Guri.
god.
Guri, where are you at? Guri, you get your butt back here. What are you doing spinning me for? Come here. We are not playing tag. My controller does not want to work right now. Come here.
We are playing tag.
They're running away.
What is going on?
My controller doesn't want to work. That's what's going on.
This is how it all
Oh my
ends.
god.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
That's it.
Oh, nice. You came back up. Next, are you sitting down or are you standing up?
Oh, are we giving hugs now? Here we go. Yeah, I'm standing up.
Yeah.
Hugs for chat. Hugs for chat.
Who exploded what? Did you just explode Nitro?
Hugs.
Huggy, wuggies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It. My wall's right there. I almost hit my wall.
Next. He was trying to give you a hug and the chat exploded him.
Sparky to me.
Why was I shot? Rue!
I need a new character. I gotta make a new character. Who's got the bow? Is it in my head?
Yeah, it is in your head.
Give me a minute. I'm checking stream. Give me a minute. Give me. Oh, please load. Oh,
There you go.
Nope.
Destroyed.
He went bye-bye.
You ruined
My camera is so messed up. Someone explode me.
Oh my god, Nitro! Nitro! Nitro fell on the road! Nitro fell on the road!
Oh. Got an error in my head now.
I'm so glad I was taught how to reset earlier. Okay, I'm so.
Hey,
You got
see,
an arrow in your
hey,
head.
hey. Well, that's how you know these streams are being useful. There you
Yeah,
go.
triggers and the two top buttons on a controller.
Until it derails and it ends up like this kind of stream.
I just posted a clip in the chat.
What'd you do? Let me see. Oh, don't tell me it's of me exploding.
No,
I gotta-
just watch the row.
I'm trying. I can't get my stream to load. It's frozen. Stop doing that!
Oh no.
Ow. Alright, I need to make me a character and I know who I'm gonna make, but it's gonna take me some time.
Who are you gonna make and how long is it gonna take you?
I wanna make Bam from Tower of God. That's who I wanna be. I need to make him and I don't know how I was gonna do that yet, but that's who I wanna do. What's up?
I got something for you.
Hey, we already did the
How you
beginner's
doing
part
now,
for the
huh?
stream. Technically, I was supposed to end the stream off a long time ago.
Please don't tell me you
So.
actually have that character already made.
And then
The
basically
stream
it
got
went
an
to all
extra
hell.
life token.
Yeah, this is extra live stream now. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Extra
Oh my
life all the
god.
time.
I needed it so much. Oh my god.
Yo, booty, I will slice your booty
Hey,
off.
don't say that word. Otherwise, we get demonetized. Hey, do you think they have AIs that read that though? Seriously though. What?
Man, you know what?
Nice job, Fox.
Oh, look at this! No! Let me see. Come on, you can't do this! You can't do this to me!
Fair enough.
You can't do this to me! I want to see that sword, please!
What sword?
That sword I saw!
Thank you for that love. Thank you for the follow very much.
That's what you get for not letting me see that sword, man.
Yeah,
I'm upset.
look at my watch.
Where's Galaxy?
Oh my god.
Galaxy? Boop, boop. Did he leave?
Hugs.
Oh, I think he crashed.
Oh god.
Another follow.
That was so much fun. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, Galaxy's there. Oh, what are you doing? Who did it? Who did it?
It was live.
Who
We're
would
doing live!
sneak away from me in the door?
Nice.
Why?
I was going over the stairs, so I don't know.
Now what?
I was gonna go down to the stairs on board, and then I was gonna take out a gun, and then I was gonna,
Can I still do
and then I was gonna pee-pee.
Hold on, I got
That's crazy, mate. Every time. Ow!
Being cutie. That just
Do it.
sounds amazing.
Please.
Jesus. Did you just seriously misspell his name, Mike Nitro?
Oh my god, I did! Oh! Dang it!
You misspelled Galaxy! How could you do that?
Because I don't have my headset on.
Wait, what'd he do? What'd he type?
You misspelled your name.
Galax? No, oh, Gaily. Gaily.
That better
Golly.
work.
Golly.
Yes! No, I got the exclamation
Golly!
Wait. What if he does that while I'm holding on to it? Oh
Took it
Oh, yeah.
years.
Beamed him!
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay,
what?
I give up. I give up. I give up. Dude, I failed. I don't even care.
Determined to speed me.
Let's
I tried 4 tries,
Good.
bud, and you
As it
missed
should.
every single one of them.
Hey, with chaos comes an end, right? But I'll consider that you guys are having fun in chat and like messing around with that a little bit. I figure
Yes,
like
I did
you know,
it. 4 times
you
the
guys can start
charm. I don't
doing
care.
more.
5th time's the charm, what do you mean?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, why not? Next! Wait, what? Hang on! Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
Love for Aegis. Always love for Aegis. Always.
Oh my god.
I did it! I did it!
Pizza.
I feel complete. I am happy.
And a croissant.
I saw Mr. Chief. Yes, or Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chief.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef,
Mr. Chef. Mr. Chef.
that's illegal.
There we go.
That's Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef. Oh, bobblehead.
Well done.
He's chibi. He's chibi, Mr. Chef.
Okay, let me be classic. There we go.
Classic.
Your head just goes right back to being
I
fake.
need this in
Oh, I can't toggle the mirror because I'm a spectator. I need at least.
I'm gonna make these customizable. Just not to be.
Oh, bye. Oh, hi, Tucker.
Hello.
Have any thoughts, Aegis?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man, you short.
Yeah.
That's my only thought. Boxing match. Let's go.
As you get slapped with wings.
Oh no!
Everything is happening around us. This is the ambiance of this world. Actually, it could be in Neos in general, but I mean, it's normal. I mean, people like spinning, being on the ceiling,
Boy,
exploding.
don't say
Let's
that's
see
the norm.
here.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Like, that too.
Zoo Vegas.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there we go.
Can I just say next? Oh wait, not a good idea since you're live streaming, and I don't know what Twitch is
Yes.
going to be like with the word, but
Yes,
Oh,
don't say anything.
alright.
My gosh. If you have to even say it like that and contemplate it, just no.
He's inside of me. Oof.
Oh. Hey! Right.
Everybody, I got pizza.
Now we're going into Destiny territory.
Oh no, not again.
Would anyone like any crayons?
Oh no. Really?
No. No.
What is this?
Did it work? I don't think so.
Oh, you know, just
Now I need to make
just my
shorts
my
with this,
team
like,
memeing
anime
again.
Shorts with this guy.
Again.
Or video shorts. I should
Again.
say.
No, don't you spin me! No, no!
The stream's gone upside down, you guys.
My character though, unfortunately.
Upside down stream. We're all right set up.
Surprise Galaxy's
Whoa.
loading, man. This stuff's lagging like crazy.
I'm gonna switch back.
Why is Nexus camera just upside down now?
Oh shoot, you grabbed his wings! He's a vampire! Let me suck your blood! I am Kermit the Frog.
Okay, well on that note, we're ending the stream now.
Bye guys! Have a good day!
Bye guys, have a good day. Thank you for the bees or the flies.
Frog, and I say goodbye! This is me, Wi-Fi!
Hello, I say goodbye to all of you tonight.
Oh my god! Yay!
Goodbye to all of you. Goodbye.
No, I did not flip the stream off. My tracking is all weird out. But if you want me to flip you guys off, I can. Yeah. Also, yeah, thank you so much for watching, Pink Prince, and thank you to everyone else who has given out gifted subs today, who's, you know, been supported out of Neos, and also, you know, blowing me up and such. Because that's my favorite thing as well, being blown up. And being spinned. Oh my gosh. Blessed. Blessed. Anyway, let me get back to the camera, so I can say so I can say my goodbyes. Okay. Okay.
Great, sorry.
Yes, blessed indeed. But yeah, if you haven't already, please download out Neos on. It's free on Steam. And let your friends know about it. If you have VR, even if you have desktop right now, we're going to be having a much better desktop support later on throughout this year, as well as physics and a whole bunch of other new updates through the UI, which is what's being currently worked on right now. And if you have any more questions or need any more help, please be sure to join our Discord. It's very active, and there's a lot of users who will have for help. Also, if you have any inquiries about bugs, please send messages to Shifty and not Froxius. Shifty is our main person who's doing bug testing, and if you experience any bugs, please talk to Shifty about it first, and don't come to Frox with problems. Frox is very busy with trying to code out a lot of this stuff, so for him to be not having to read out all these millions of messages unless it really pertains out for something that's important to him, please just try to be mindful of that and message out Shifty if you need any help with bug fixes, or if you're experiencing bugs with Neos, please contact him first before you contact Frox, and he will be absolutely 100% able to help, and hopefully we can get that bug fixed out for the next patches going forward inside of Neos. Or the GitHub.
Yeah,
say stuff, as well as we have updates on the GitHub as well, so definitely use that as well. Heaven says they won't pardon me if they see me in Neos after all of these explosions spin stuff. Oh no, I think you're amazing, Heaven. I'm very glad to, you know, know you as a person, and it was really cool helping with your character too. I found a lot of enjoyment doing that too. But yeah, thank you guys very much. Hearts to y'all. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, and you know, drink lots of water, eat good food, and you know, watch some funny YouTube videos, relax a little bit, chillax, and we'll be doing another stream this coming up Friday, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Enjoy yourselves, and au revoir. Au revoir. Wiedersehen, adieu. To you, and 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 you. Goodbye, goodbye. To you.